What an exciting experience it has been to help plant a new church for our Lord. What a wonderful God we have. Only He can get us through this. And what a friend we have in Jesus. We first met in Gary and Debbie's basement. They were gracious enough to open up their home to us every week for Bible study. Then we were in the REMC basement. And for those of us who were teachers, nursery workers, and whatever, it was pack up every week, unpack every week, pack up again, and unpack. A lot of prayer, blood, sweat, tears, sacrifice, enthusiasm, and love by many people involved in our first and second building program. One of the things I remember about the first building program is Ruth Carter and I were buddies that night, and we were working in the hallway down towards the bathroom in the old building. It was raining. Ruth had an umbrella. She was holding a ladder, a big ladder. And she had to go somewhere or do something. And I thought, well, I could get on top of this, and I could probably we were stringing electrical wire through the rafters. And I could probably get some more of that done without having to move the ladder. Well, God takes care of those that don't have sense enough to take care of themselves. Yeah, I knocked the ladder over. So I was hanging on the rafters, swinging back and forth, back and forth. And here comes Leo down the hall. And he said, Karen, what are you doing? I said, I'm trying to get to a ladder here. And he said, what happened? And I said, I don't know, just put the ladder up. So we made it. We made it through a lot. And I'm sure a lot of you have a lot of those experiences from both building programs. And although we can worship wherever we are, our Father is everywhere, and we know that. And you may understand why finally having our own sanctuary, our own baptistry, and real classrooms was so special to us. Nick and I were involved in baptistry ministry for 20 plus years until we handed that over to Debbie and James. And it was a real blessing to be a part of that ministry, to watch young people give their lives to Christ, and adults too. It was such a blessing, and I thank God that we were allowed to be a part of it. Each time one of you makes that decision, it renews each of our hearts and spirits, because we have been praying for you to make that decision in your life so that God can fill you with the joy and happiness that He provides when we try to follow Him the best we can, even though we fail so often. We've had many answered prayers in this congregation. Some of them being Kevin and Wendy, Peter and Jennifer. We prayed so hard, and we got answers to those in the way we wanted. We've also had some miracles in this congregation. I believe that they're miracles. We had 3 sets of twins born to those who had very difficult time conceiving. Miss Donna and her recovery from cancer. Miss Norma and her recovery from her illness. And their victors. And our own little Miss Katie, I'll never forget the day she was born. And Gary called me and we started the prayer chain. As soon as I hung up from the prayer chain, I called my daughter, who works in the NIC unit in Coseo, and I gave her a heads up that this special little girl was coming, and please take special care of her. She kept me informed as the day went on. She called me back later that afternoon, and she said, "Mom, we have her hooked up to every machine that we can hook her up to. She's in God's hands now." Thank you, God, for that beautiful little baby. We've had some heartbreak in losing some of those we love so dearly here. But knowing that they're with our Father and they're waiting for us to come join. We'd just like to challenge you as a congregation to pray and believe in God's power, His mighty power, and increase your enthusiasm for our mighty God. Study His Word and try your very best to live the Word daily in your lives and share it with those around you who don't know it and don't have Jesus in their lives. Make your memories even sweeter in the next 28 years. And don't allow any person, anything, or any circumstance to lose your faith and lose in loving Christ. We love each and every one of you and feel so blessed to have been a part of this growing congregation.